concept. Oh, you want a plate? Maybe. Yeah, that's closed now. We can't even go in there. I mean, we had some funeral meals.
Not too many.
Yeah, not too many. You're right.
The sausage is more work. She's got sausages.
Got this going, and also the ladies on Thursdays. I said, blah, blah, blah. Well, anyway, they ended up helping to plan this. And of course, who do we ask to organize the potluck? Chuck and Marie. So, thank you, Chuck and Marie. I also want to thank Ann Walsh for the decorations. The two denominations on the tables and so forth. I also want to thank Diane No. She and I went through some historical things I had not seen. And so as you have time later, we set up a historical room in the map room, like the first Sunday school room on the right. There's a quilt from 1928. A signature quilt. Some of you who know Elsie Nickel, remember her? Her name is on that quilt. We've got some celebration memorials from the 30th anniversary. There's some old photo directories. Some other pictures are back there. So later on, if you will check that. Also on your tables, I had just some questions to be kind of interesting. So it's table talk. If you'd like to share what you may, have to share on some of those questions around the table. And I know you're eating, but can I ask everybody to stand up for a moment? I won't take long. If this is your first day ever at St. John's, would you sit down? If you would say you have been associated attending St. John's for a month, would you sit down? Let's say 6 months. 6 months. 6 months. How about 6 years? How about 20 years? 30? 50? Let's say before the merger. If you had any association with the Presbytery, Church of the Dunes, or we got a 4-way tie. Oh, Barb, are you standing up too?
Yeah, I'm standing. I was assistant organist at the Presbyterian
You are
Church
too?
before.
We have a 6-way tie. Let's give him a hand, please. You're welcome to sit down, but my mother, you can sit down. Okay. My mother said she wanted to create a crown for the person who had been here the longest. Well, we have 2 crowns and 6 people. So, anyway, we would.
They've all been here longer than me.
Oh, Chuck is saying he doesn't want a crown. Is that what you're trying to tell us?
I don't deserve one.
You don't deserve one?
Yeah.
But it's golden, so take a look.
I started one there in 1970.
Well, maybe we can put a crown at this table and a crown at that table over there. How about that?
I think
And later, we would like to get a couple pictures.
Yeah, right.
I'd like to turn it over now to Bryce. He has something to share with us.
I just want to explain briefly about your placemats. This is a little activity for you all to engage with. This is a 4-quadrant heart exercise where we share the character, attributes, values of that you think of as the heart of this church. Then the next quadrant is where or when that you feel the most strongly. The third quadrant is who else has a heart like this? So people and other entities that share these same types of attributes. And then what attributes, values, and habits do you share, particularly in you, and grow here? And then in the middle, it says, share your heart. What are your hopes for the future of this church? You can take this and draw on it. You can write on it. I would love to see some of your responses, both at the end of this meal, but also you can take it home and bring it back and collect it, and I'll find a way to get it back to me. So that's a 50th anniversary celebration that you can take home.
Okay? A lynch roller. Okay? Post-it notes. I need Mamba. Did I point out the little spiral notebook? Okay. Now, this one, if you choose this prize, I've never tried these, so I'd like to try one if you're willing to share. It's marshmallows with chocolate inside them. Okay, so we're going to start with some St. John trivia. I was talking to Aaron, I said, you know, it's not John the Baptist, and according to the internet, St. John was the son of what person? According to the internet, Zebedee. Nobody? Nobody? Okay. Yeah, that's too hard. Jesus referred to John and his brother James as the sons of
Thunder.
Bryce, come on up. Very good. According to the internet, probably due to their zeal. Okay, now, if you're willing to share, this is not really trivia, but who is closest to being 50 years old exactly?
In this room?
Teddy, are you close to 50?
Who's closest to 50?
Yeah, in this room. Okay, Alice, I'm going to declare you the winner. I am closer to 50 than Alice, but these are my prizes, so I'll let you know.
Take those marshmallows.
I get the marshmallows?
You get the marshmallows.
Thank you. Okay. I was afraid I would win that one. I was hoping someone closer to 50 would be here. Okay, here's some St. John's, our church trivia. Who was minister in 1982? And it's kind of a trick question. Let me repeat. Who was minister in 1982? Kind of a trick question.
What does she mean? Meaning UCC or
And
Barrett's and her boyfriend.
is a famous commercial. So if you can tell me the product, okay, the product. The commercial is, hey Mikey, he likes it. What's cereal?
Cereal.
It was like a Post it up. Okay, we've got a spiral notebook and a lint roller left. Okay, 1972. What invention was created by accident by two inventors who were trying to create a spray-on cast product for arms and legs? Again, the product was created by accident. They were trying to create something that would be a spray-on cast, yes.
White out.
I forgot what it's called. Spray paint?
Oh, you're so close. What?
Ham.
No. You ready? It is? Teddy?
Silly string.
Teddy, you're right. It's silly string. Okay, the last prize, lint roller. Whew, tough competition. Okay, Shaquille O'Neal or Ben Affleck, which were born in 1972? Shaquille O'Neal or Ben Affleck?
Both of them.
Correct, both of them. Excellent. Okay. One more reminder, before you leave, I'd encourage you to go to the history room to take a look at what is in there before you would leave.
Was it Ben Affleck?
They're both.
Oh, they both are.
Both 1972.
It was a trick question.
Trick question, but not too tricky for Mr. Farrell here. No. All right, Jim. Very good.
Is this where we need the look?
Oh, wow.
Oh, look at that quilt.
Beautiful.
So this is
Mrs.
me.
H. Friday. Ladies Aid. Reverend Greuter, founder of St. John's Ladies Aid.
I was there when we. I know how to do it.
St. John's League.
I had a couple of church books and I had adult people with different recipes.
So yeah, this lady, Miss Elsie Nickel, 1928, her picture's over here when she was 97. I mowed her lawn when I was a teenager.
Really?
Yeah, so here she is in 1992. So we figure she was about 33 when she put her name on that quilt. So your first day here at St. John's was about 50 years ago.
Yes.
And tell us what you experienced that first visit.
Well, we were here with our two children and expecting a nice service, which it was. And after the service, everybody got up and left, and nobody said a word to us. And they all went downstairs, evidently, and we didn't know why, but we left. Well, we found out later that everybody was excited because that was the day they were voting on the merger. And everybody was intent on getting downstairs. But not knowing that at the time, my sister and Jeanette and Twyla, who were longtime members, they just joined the same day we did. They said, you know, you ought to come to St. John's. And I said, we've been there and weren't impressed. The people were not friendly. They just left the building or the sanctuary, and nobody spoke to us. So they said, well, come on and try it again. So we did. And we were sitting down on the left-hand side, down close to the choir loft. And after church, the minister's wife came right out of the choir loft and said, would you like to join our choir? And that was after we had only been there for 50 minutes. And so we joined the church with my sister and Twyla, the Dones, the Kirpacks, the Pells, and us. I think that was it. We all joined that day, that same day. And we've had a wonderful life here for 50 years.
Thank you.
You're quite welcome.
Happy another 50 years.
Woo.